Hello everybody, and welcome back to round 2 of the StarCraft 2 Triathlon. Triathlon Thursdays here on the TheJaKaTaK. Now, basically what's going on is we had a free-for-all. If you haven't watched already, I'm not going to spoil the results. Go watch the free-for-all. It was pretty wild. And then, the top 4 of those free-for-all are going to be playing in the next game. So if you haven't watched the free-for-all, check it now. We will be having the following players play the game. We've got Deathblood and Epic Loa against Swifty and Tombokai. Swifty came in 4th, Tombokai came in 3rd, Epic Loa came in 2nd, and Deathblood won the free-for-all. The top 4 players of this free-for-all are the ones who move on and will now play a 2 versus 2. Number 1 and 2 of the free-for-all against number 3 and 4. We're playing on Molten Crater. Deathblood won the free-for-all, so he gets to choose the map. And Molten Crater is indeed the map that we'll be going for. So we've got these 2 expansions that are very takeable. There we go. And we got double Zerg here. Swifty and Tombokai, Terran and Protoss, not looking good for them as far as race composition. Generally in a 2 versus 2, you want a Zerg on your team. And double Zerg means double 6 pool, but it's not going to happen. We're looking at instead the basic general normal stuff. Everyone's got 9 of workers. Incoming Bunker Rush. Time to go, baby. From me. From both of yous. Both of yous indeed. Bunker Rushes from everyone, but there's only one Terran, and that's Tombokai. Tombokai speaking to us a little bit of Korean. I don't think those are actual words. That looks like an actual word. GG, he's Korean. Deathblood says hello. And we've got some basic sort of Overlord scouting pattern going on. SCV scout is coming in. No fighting units whatsoever. Going for the faster expansion is Epic Loa. He's got a spawning pool coming up now. Will they be going for gas to get that speed? First Mariner and Zealot coming out. Nothing from the Zerg player, just drones, 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 no matter what. No gas taken from the Zerg team. And there is the gas. Okay. So, see what happens with that. The scout's going to get killed off. We've got Team 1 has almost no scouting information. Team 2, however, does know that their opponents have expanded. Neither of them are taking bases, so it looks like it's going to be aggression all the way from the North team. In the Army tab, we see that the armies are bigger for Swifty and Tombokai. Epic Loa has no army whatsoever. Communication and coordination super important in the 2 versus 2. Many 1 versus 1 players not going to be able to perform well in a 2v2 setting, especially with a player who is not at the same 1v1 caliber as them. But hopefully they talked it out and made a plan. Still looking at overall, we've got Bigger armies, especially for a Protoss player. Going for lots of Zealots is Swifty. TheTriathalon says, go, go. KK says Deathblood. He hears them. He scouts with his slow Zergling. In the production tab, we have the response, which is we got a couple spine crawlers, Zerglings coming out. No more drones for these two, but in the meantime, they have stocked up 31 and 26 drones respectively against the 15 and 22 worker counts. So if they can survive this attack, which will be pretty difficult, I mean, their army is not that big. If they can survive this attack, they will be ahead. It is a pretty long walk across this map. They're going to have to, oh god, the spine crawlers. They can totally afford to do this. But they are very much split up. They will only be attacking one player. And they attack the player with fine spine crawlers. Fine spine crawlers. And this is actually a cool little spot, because now if they move in too quickly, they run the risk of getting surrounded. And the speed Zerglings. Oh! Swifty, gotta get in front. Swifty with the Zealots. Looks like they're gonna move back. Looks like they're gonna move back and damage 33 drones and 26 drones to 16 and 27. There is no pro production going on from Swifty. He is in trouble. He's expanding, but he is not building. Oh man, they're not gonna be able to stay alive very long through this. Look at this coordination. Oh, look. Yeah, there's the coordination. Nice, there it is. They're surrounded on all sides. Zerglings everywhere. And that was really, really painful. Lack of pro building from Swifty is resulting in his significantly lower supply. And TheTriathalon not able to hold on here. Gonna survive. TheTriathalon is gonna survive. He's got his hold position workers, and Swifty is with him. Oh, and he has the probes. Oga got the probes. He didn't have a lot to begin with, but now he really doesn't have any at all. TheTriathalon is recovering. TheTriathalon is recovering. He's gonna want a wall here, though. Not having a wall here against Zergs is a big mistake, especially with that many links. He's not even raising this depot. Very, very bold. Swifty's still alive. Swifty's still got his base, but they're dealing a serious amount of hurt. Supplies are greatly in the favor of our two Zerg players. And another giant wave of Zerglings is coming in. This is the sort of low-tech kind of stuff that we see oftentimes in... oh, and he almost saves it. He almost saves it. He's going to have to... oh, no. And he can't wall in. He's got no economy. And they're going to have to fight together. They're going to have to... oh, and there's the stem. The Zealots aren't exactly getting in the front like they want to, but in the meantime, oh, the speed of the Zerg is crushing them, and there's no wall in. TheTriathalon has no wall in. He's going against two Zerg players, and he has no wall in. He is hoping that he will be able to survive with flamethrowers alone, and he just might be able to do that, but it's going to be pretty close. Oh, it doesn't look good. That does not look good at all. He's got to block up this thing so he doesn't get surrounded. Got to get into the nooks. Got to get into the nooks. Right, nooks. The title is wrong. Awesome. As per usual, the title has not been updated and is wrong. Swifty not really helping out. He says, you got this. The Marines say, yeah, it's alright. Let 5 of our buddies die. We don't really mind. We are the survivors. Let's take a look at the income tab. And actually, TheTriathalon is on par. He's doing okay. But the big problem is this Swifty. Swifty is really going to need to get these probes out if he wants to survive. In the meantime, pushing their advantage as the Zerg players. Hatcheries, no creep spread. And here's the first little semblance of creep spread. Very surprised. 2 Zerg players. Creep spread, very beneficial. Very nice. Spreading out and making sure that their opponents aren't getting anything. They have the watchtowers. They have the map control and the vision. And Swifty and TheTriathalon have the tech. Their opponent's pretty much only going on Zerg. Never mind. The classic Deathblood Muta. A classic. Just make it potato lunch, says Holler. We'll title this Potato Lunch. Really ballsy of Tombo Kai when their team is this far behind to be going out with a bunch of Hellions like this. Especially when his army is as spread out as this against Zerglings. Really, a mutual wall-off in the front really would have been a beneficial area. Just, oh hey, let's work together and build a wall off here so we can take both of our expansions very easily. Alright, great, that sounds fantastic. No, did not happen. And their armies are totally split apart. Hellions, they're gonna run away. They're not gonna make it out. Need more Hellions, need blue flame Hellions. Let's see what's going on in the production tab. We've got 1-1, a Starport Armory. Tombo Kai's teching up. So, oh, and this actually might be okay. This might be quite good for Tombo Kai and Swifty. Zerglings don't do that well against Zealots. Oh, and Tombo Kai. Oh, no. Yes. Okay. Alright, they defend. They're alive. They're alive. In the meantime, the Mutalisks are getting built up, and this is going to be the final blow, especially with these extra bases. Looks like this is going to be the final blow. They're really going to have to bite down hard if they want to survive this. Swifty with a lack of income really getting hurt, and the Deathblood Mute is flying out. Deathblood Mute is flying out into the abyss. And there are no turrets here. Just Marine, Marine, Hellion, and Medevac. And that is all. And the Mutas come in, we got the stem. Is he going to be smart and run away, or is he going to walk past all these Marines? Nope, he's going to use the terrain against him. Lower the depot. Up, the depot gets lowered. Lowered the depot. He's going to run away with all of his stuff. Really messing up the economy, and just as he was about to catch up, he runs away again. The Mutalisks are very, very fantastic in this sort of a wonderful harassy sense. But they also deal tons of damage. No upgrades. Oh, one upgrade. The classic Deathblood. Get one upgrade on your Mutas and never get any of the rest of the upgrades ever again. Swifty's alive. Swifty has probes, they're alive. Is he going to send them back? He has them selected. What the hell is Swifty looking at?
Base is under attack.
He's watching his base. He doesn't realize that he has... Oh, there his probes. He remembers them. Oh, in the meantime, the Marine Medevac with the Hellion support is going to overcome and stay alive. Swifty is getting absolutely crushed here. And he's just going to stay in his corner. Just going to stay in his corner. He's got 400 minerals. He can rebuild, but he's going to have to wait until his ally can secure him some area to expand back to. The 2-2 upgrades coming in.
Base is under attack.
Alright, okay, so we've got the many turrets. We've got the many turrets. Can be avoided by sneaking over this way. None in this mineral line, but it looks like a sort of zoning attempt is going on. And here come the Mutalisk. Oh god, these probes need to stay alive. It's the last thing that Swifty has. Swifty needs to make sure he keeps the probes alive, so that way he can eventually rebuild and come back in this game. In the meantime, the Zergs are pretty much taking the entire map. Tombo Kai trying desperately to hold on, but it is not going to be easy. Not going to be easy in the slightest. And here comes the giant attack. We've got roaches and lings. We got... Oh, he tried to run away out into the... Oh, that was not a safe place. The Zergs have the entire map. Looks like creep spread going on from Epic Law, but definitely not from Deathblood. Deathblood says, okay, you do the creep spread. I'll make lings and muted and kill stuff. Oh, and the... Oh, no. Oh, no. And that, my friends, is a good game. That is all there is. That is all she wrote. Deathblood versus Epic Law. And we're going to go right into it. I'm going to go right... No, we're not. We're not going to go right into it. We're going to take a short break. Losers are eliminate. Tombo Kai, you're an excellent 1v1 player, but you did not communicate with your teammate. And that is what really is going to really hurt you in this game. Thanks for having me on. Very nice. And it looks like the game is pretty much over. We're just waiting for them to leave. Fantastic. And elimination. Very excellent. The 2 vs 2 is complete. We're moving on to the very last part of our little game here, our triathlon, which is the 1 vs 1. It will be Deathblood versus Epicola. Epicola, not Epicola. Epicola, Epic is gonna be. All right. Okay. We'll see you in a sec.